it's Mandy with JMT Sunless again. Today I want to talk about how to build a successful tanning salon. I get asked this question all the time. How was I able to build my business up from 3 clients a week up to literally 150 clients a week? And what I can tell you is when I started this business, I talked to who I considered successful people. I asked them lots of questions. The number one thing that I found is when everybody started out their ventures is they all visualized what they wanted. Maybe they wrote it down. They literally saw it in their mind. Once they did that, they started actively pursuing and baby stepping towards doing it. They lived and breathed and thought their business constantly in the beginning, which never really ends. I knew I could do it. And so I sat back and I visualized what I wanted. I knew I could do it. I literally envisioned what my salon space would look like, how I would market it, how I would treat my customers. And I started owning it, knowing that I could do it. And then I just started taking baby steps. What's my first step? I didn't go, oh my goodness, I'm going to do this. And I jumped in with both feet and opened a business and had 150 clients. I literally baby stepped it. I had 3 clients and I would treat them really the best I could. So that's how I started out, is visualizing it, knowing I could do it, and I wanted to be known as the person to get a spray tan from in my area. And I was able to do that. And I made note cards so I wouldn't forget anything. I always smiled. When somebody called in for their spray tan, I answered the phone smiling. I loved hearing from customers who wanted a spray tan. I listened to what they were doing for their tan, why they were getting it, what colors they were comfortable with. Sometimes I would have them bring me a picture of a color that they loved on them, based on just a summer vacation somewhere. Just, do they like dark? Do they like light? I really listened to my customers. And when they would call for their appointments, I made sure I always answered that phone so they did not move on to somebody else. If I couldn't answer, I called them right back. And maybe they already made an appointment with somebody else, but I would be very friendly. I would give them all the information, how to prepare for your tan. I would just want to make sure that, hey, listen, if you're going to get one, I want to make sure that it's going to be what you want. And I would give them the pre-tan information, the post-tan information, and I always gave them my website so they could go look at before and after pictures. Most of the time, they booked with me. If they didn't, then they had a bad experience, they always came back to me. I always also fixed anything that happened. So if there was a little problem, whether it was my fault or their fault, it's a spray tan. And I would tell people, you know what, it's a spray tan. Even real tans aren't perfect, but I can fix it. Let me know if anything happens, come in. If we go too light or too dark on this tan anywhere or everywhere, let me know. I'll adjust the color next time. That's how I'm going to know, and that's how you're going to get the results that you want. So caring about your customers is what's going to put you above the rest, and you're going to slowly build. And when I would hit times, which everybody does, that you think it's not going anywhere, you think nobody's going to call anymore because you have a dead week or a dead month, and then all of a sudden the phone starts ringing again and you're crazy busy and you're wondering how you're going to get it all done. So there's always the lulls that you're going to have to get through, and you're going to have to stay strong and steady, and again, start visualizing it. Maybe you need to make a new plan. Maybe you need to start marketing a little better. Social media is going to nail it for you. So you want to continually be on social media. You want on your website, you need it to be clear, concise, let people find exactly what they want, pricing, hours, location. Pictures are huge. They need to see pictures. See my notes. I want to make sure I get everything. Giving everybody pre and post tan. Use social media. And have a comfortable private area. Always let customers bring their kids in. That's amazing for them when they know that, bring your kids. That's okay. But, maybe don't have a lot of people hanging around, like, a husband or a boyfriend or, guys really. Women are getting dressed down and maybe they want to be private and comfortable in an area to get a tan. So those are a few of the key things that I did that was able to build my business. It did not happen in a short amount of time. It took me 8 years. I've been tanning for 15 now. It's 2017. And it took me 8 years to go from 3 to 5 clients a week up to 100 and 150 clients per week. And that's when I started branching out 8 years ago and training people and getting people more involved. So that is my keys for success for you. I hope that it will help, but everybody has to find their own way. But I do believe if you visualize it, you see it, you own it, you know you can do it, you'll get there. So good luck, and please forward any questions that you have either right here on YouTube or seek us out at www.jmtsunless.com. And we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.